Hey guys, what's up? It's Lectic here. Welcome back to Survival in the Sanctum. Hope you guys are having a great day. I am still having a great day. That's because I'm actually recording this on the same day as the previous episode. It's actually uploading right now. So I don't think that should cause any lag issues, but if that does, I want to just go ahead and apologize in advance for that. I am feeling a little bit of frame lag. That may just be because the world is first loading up and all the chunks are loading. Not too sure. If that continues, I may have to cut and wait for the upload to finish. Let's see though. Look to be fairly smooth now. Anyway, not a whole lot has been done since the end of the previous episode. I did go ahead and add 2 more sections to the wall here though. And I was thinking if I do that between every episode, add a section or 2, then you can see like gradual progress over time, and the entire wall should be done by, episode 87 or something. So, just a few months to wait on that. Anyway, that should come along nicely. So I got that done. I actually fell off the top of the tower when I was trying to get a screenshot for the thumbnail I used in the last video. And that wasn't really a huge deal, because, I'm inside my base, and I didn't really lose anything, and I only had a couple levels, so it was just, I don't know, it wasn't even really a thing. A little bit comical, though. And then, oh, there's some of that lag again. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I think we should be doing a little bit better now. Also, I went ahead and just turned the friendly creatures volume all the way off, because we're working right above the cows, and all those noises would get pretty annoying, I'm sure. So I have expanded the room out a little bit, as you can see, and when I was originally thinking about how I was going to do this build, it was nothing like this at all. I was thinking I would have like several round platforms that all the wheat was on, and played around with various different ideas, but all of the water streams for that sort of thing would be very complicated to work with. So I ended up just going with this, so we can have straight water streams and it'll be nice and easy. So all the wheat is going to be in the middle, and then there will be walkways on either side here, and then over in the back is going to be where the item sorter and access to the cow farm is going to be. So the water will start from there and then flow down that way. I may end up putting a small item elevator in as well, so the seeds will just come right back up to the, just right back up here. Let's count out how the water will go and go ahead and put that in, and then we'll start playing around with some design ideas. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I'll break the 8th, so continue flowing. So it can continue flowing down that way. And then we'll just copy this over on the other side. Okay, and then do I have a bucket on me? Nope, that'll be in the chest. Let's see. Don't need that on my bar. Go ahead and fill up a couple buckets. That should flow all the way down. Perfect. And then the same thing there. Okay. Now, in the last episode I was talking about putting slabs over the water. I think I'm actually going to go with stairs, though. That shouldn't mess up the items flowing through, and it'll hide the water a little bit better. Not a whole lot different. I guess if you're like up above, though, I don't know. I'm also not totally sure which ones I want to go with. Obviously the quartz looks nice, but it's a lot more expensive, I guess you would say, than the red sandstone. Let's just make sure items do fit through there. Oh, okay, it kind of glitched around there. Let's throw a few. And maybe push them with a water bucket. Did I put those back in the chest already? Okay, so let's put a water source over here so it just flows out that way. I'm not sure if that's gonna work, actually. Let's just use some dirt. Yeah, it looks like the stairs aren't gonna work after all. I guess I can just get rid of that source block. Okay, so we'll pop all that back out. Stone. Alright, then let's grab the slabs. So I may end up doing a similar thing to the storage room, where we got kind of the white theme going on, and then everything is edged with red. Something to think about. So that's not too bad. I may also end up going with jungle wood too. Okay, so I also need a walkway to get back and forth from side to side. Oh my goodness, this pick is way too strong. So maybe I should get another pick that's not quite as powerful, maybe like efficiency 2 or 3 or something, just for working around the base. Let's pop these in there. I was kind of thinking of outlining the window in sea lanterns. There's a whole lot of different possibilities with this build that I'm not too sure about. Let's actually... Oh, I did that different on the other side. Okay. Let's put that there. And then I'm actually going to do that sort of thing. Maybe? No, I don't really like how that meets the slab. Oh, just breaking everything. Stair there. Okay. So I think I am gonna go with roof lighting, either glowstone or sea lanterns, directly above this line on both sides, and then one of them will just be like solid where they are, and then the other will be to hide water sources for the harvesting of the wheat. So whenever I hit a button, they'll just like pull up into the ceiling, and then water will flow down and then flow across here. This is 8 blocks wide, so it's I guess it doesn't really have to be 8 blocks. That's just what it ended up as. So it'll push all the wheat off to this side, and then the water stream on this side is, I guess, to kind of make it uniform, but also like a fail-safe. So if there is loss from this, it won't be as much, because there's something just to kind of catch it on both sides. Yeah, I don't really love how that meets the sandstone and the quartz, so I may end up going with the quartz all the way across there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pull that out real quick. And after I put this in, I think I'm going to take a little break from the design side of the room and work a little bit on the redstone. I think I'm just going to go with a mumbo jumbo design for the item sorter, because I've seen him do a lot of various sorting systems, and it seems like he's got a pretty straightforward design. I've never actually used item sorters, so this will be a first for me. So I guess it's good that I'm starting out very simple, like only sorting out one item out of 2 total. So that is probably going to be good. Let's see, I think that was 11 by 8. So whenever I do a full harvest, it'll be 88 wheat, which should be about right. I had made a cow farm like the one I'm planning on in my first world, and it housed 80 cows, so 88 wheat should be just fine for what I'm thinking. So that'll be pretty much it for this room, and then it'll probably go back by about 3 or 4 blocks here and have a decent sized staircase kind of going down on both sides that will meet in the middle, and then that'll come out in the cow farm. So like if you're standing over in the back, you can get it'll be like wide open, you can get a good view of the wheat farm and the cow farm. And I'll probably have the entrance to the area back there as well. So I think I'm going to cut here and work a little bit on the sorting system, and then bring you back and show you what I've got. Alright, we're back, guys. I've gotten a little bit more done here. I've expanded the room a little bit more. I've placed those sand blocks over there just to show where the water is gonna come down. And then I've started digging out the back over here a little more. I think the cow farm is gonna be further back and down that way, rather than just directly underneath. And then the entrance will be kind of down and that way. So this does seem like kind of a little area, but I think it's nice. It's gonna be like a little loft sort of thing over the cow farm, so it doesn't need to be anything too fancy. And I'm really never gonna be up here except to restock the wheat for the cow farm. So it's a nice little room. It'll get the job done. And I actually have not installed the item sorter yet. I thought I had a pretty decent understanding of how they work, but apparently I'm still a little fuzzy on those. But eventually, so all the items flow down through here and go through all this stuff underneath, and then there will be an item elevator over on this side, and I'll get my seeds from this chest here. And then I just stuck another chest on the opposite wall, kind of for decorations. I may have like extra hose and other supplies that I need in there. And then the wheat will be sorted out and come out somewhere down here. I'll get that figured out once I have the cow farm in place. But let's hop over to my testing world real quick and show you what I'm gonna do for the item sorter. So I had to play around with this thing a lot. It's nothing at all like I had envisioned it would be, but I've come up with something that I think works. I've tested it out some, but I wanted to like save the final test for on camera. But so this is like the input stream. This will flow from the collection area of the wheat farm, and then there's a couple things going on here. The wheat will get sorted out with this thing into an input chest over there. Oh, also, I said I was going to go with a Mumbo design for the item sorter. I don't think this is actually a Mumbo design. This may be Impulse or a variation of something Impulse saw, but I ended up watching an Impulse tutorial for this. So anyway, this will sort out the wheat, and it will go into a chest over here, which is empty right now. And then the seeds go through an automatic dispensing system, and then flow over here up an item elevator. And I'm not gonna be able to get an item elevator in there immediately because I will need ice for it, and I don't have any ice yet in the world, so I'm gonna need to go do a little adventuring and collect some of that. But let's just toss these in here and see how it works. I'll just kind of go back and forth between the wheat and the seeds to make sure everything goes to the correct spot. So there's some wheat. Let's do about 20 of each. Oh, I can already tell it's not working. The wheat is not getting pulled out. I'll go ahead and throw everything in. Okay, so that's looking like it's just seeds. Alright, let's check out this chest. I did get 8 wheat in there, but it looks like all of the seeds are making it. Last few are flowing in. Okay, we got all of the seeds there. That is very strange. I'm not sure why we got 8 wheat over there and then the rest of it here. So that's gonna need a little bit more tweaking, but I've kind of struggled with this for like over an hour now, but I'm getting close to getting it all sorted out, and then getting the thing installed is gonna be another hassle. So I'm not sure if that will be done by the time of the next episode, but that's gonna be coming up sometime soon once I get that all figured out. And then after I get that done, I'm going to be working on decorating the wheat farm and getting the cow farm started up. I know the cow farm is going to be comparatively easy. There is a little bit of work involved, but that is something I have done before, so I know what I'm doing there, and it should go a bit quicker. So since I am not really getting that installed today, I think that's going to be about it for this episode. So it's running a little bit shorter, but that's alright. I also wanted to let you guys know, though, in a couple weeks from now, I'm going to be going on a 10-day family vacation, so I'm not going to have any videos out for a while. Not that there's a whole lot of people watching these, but if you are happening to watch these, that's where I'm going to be. Anyway, I guess that will be it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, I was hoping the camera would go on the other side of the glass. Instead, we're just really close. We'll turn around and get the other view. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you have any tips on the sorting system, or have a design that might be a little more efficient or work better, please let me know in the comments. That would be awesome. And if you really enjoyed this and you want to see some more, I'd love it if you guys subscribe. Thanks for watching, though. I hope you all have a great day.